Today's creative world is entertainment.
Today's guest is from the world of entertainment. He is a 21 years old professional magician who has been inspired by magic since his preschool years.
He is currently working as a magician at the world-renowned Magic Castle in LA and strives not only to become a magician but also a performing artist. Please welcome Mr. Kenshin Amagi.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Kenshin Amagi and today I would like to show you lots of magic, but first I want to use something like this. Ta-da! This is a chain, but the chain connected to pocket watch. Okay, pocket watch. I'm going to open and show it to you. Pocket watch. Time. Time is something that we cannot control. Of course, we can turn it on and we can change the hand, but that doesn't really do anything. But because I'm a magician, I think I can do something using time. And whenever I think about time, there's one phrase that comes to my mind which reminds me of time, which is time is money. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you so much. Whew. That's applause. Okay, now using these coins, I'd like to show you something. But 3 coins, 2 hands. Watch. If you watch the coins, it's gonna happen like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Watch. 1, 2, 3. There goes the first one. Just like this. That's the first one. But I have 2 more to go, so I'll do it slowly, okay? So this is the second one. Third, watch. 1, 2, 3. Now that's the sound of 2 coins, as you can see. It's like this. But the last one I can do it much more slower. But you'll see the moment. That's 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Hey, magic is fun.
Wow, that was incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming to our show.
Of course, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You were the first magician guest on our show.
Apparently.
Yes. Could you briefly introduce yourself?
Of course. Hello again, my name is Kenshin Amagi. I was born in Japan and I moved here when I was 2, so I've been doing magic for almost 12, 13 years. And now the main place I do magic is a place called Magic Castle, which is located in Hollywood. I try to balance magic and going to school because I'm also a student. But that is me. I'm a magician. Yes.
Wow. So I've seen magics on TV, and I know there are a lot of genres. And,
yes.
What are you specialized in, or like what's your go-to magic or
go-to magic?
Yeah.
Yes. So like you said, there's many different genres, many different types of magic out there. So to list a few, there's close-up magic, stage magic, parlor magic, there's a lot more, like micro, illusion, there's a lot more. But what I like to do, it's called a close-up magic, where everything happens here. This is the stage, this is the frame. So everything I do is close-up magic.
Close-up?
Yes.
Could you show us a little bit, please?
Of course, I can show you something. That is my job. I can show you something.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah. So I can use this deck of playing cards. You can see this is all mixed. Oops, just like this. And then from here, just give this a little mix. And then I'm going to use 1 card from here, okay? So I'm going to try to find the ace of spades, just like this. Okay. And then using the ace of spades, I'll show you something, but really fast. So can you just say stop around the middle? Just say stop. Stop. That's where I want you to take it and memorize it. And you can show it to the camera. Thank you very much. You can put it back right here. Okay, so this is the card. Okay, got it. Okay. And from here, using the ace of spades, I'll try to find your card, but it happens really quick, okay? Watch. 1, 2, 3. Now it changes into the 5 of clubs, which is hopefully your card. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I was this close.
I know.
I am this close, and
yes.
I couldn't even tell it.
That's what close-up magic feels like. This is the close-up magic. Thank you very much.
For the
Oh no, of course. Thank you very much.
It was my first experience too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed.
Wow, so we have a lot of questions today.
Okay.
So the first question is, how did you get into the magic?
So, it's a very not a long story, but when I was in preschool, when I was about like 5 or 6 years old, one of my teachers back then used to show us magic. So every day she'll be like, "Hey, students, just come sit on the carpet, and I'm going to show you a magic trick." And I was one of the students who was sitting on the carpet, just watching her do magic. And that was the first time seeing magic, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing!" And I love watching magic, but I want to do magic. And then I bought my first magic kits, and then from like 4th grade on, I started practicing, like actually practicing.
Oh, wow, 4th grade.
So that's when I actually took a deck of playing cards and then practiced the sleight of hands.
Oh, okay. So what was the reaction of your parents?
So at first they were like, "Oh, okay, magic is a very interesting hobby to have as a kid." So they weren't really against it. But in middle school, that's when I was really like, "Oh, I want to become a magician or a professional performer." And first they were like, Shin, like, but
They say no?
First they said no, because that's something that it's really hard, like
Right.
entertainment. But as soon as I got into high school and became a member of the Magic Castle, they were like, "Oh, our son, he actually wants to become a performer."
Yeah.
So they were sure that I wanted to become a performer. So that's when they were like, "Okay, you do whatever you want."
They knew you were serious about
Yes.
it, and you have the power for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I practiced.
Wow.
Thank you very
So
much.
when was your first show?
So my first show, I remember, I think it was like December of 5th grade, so when I was like 11 or 12. So I also did kendo, one of the martial arts.
Right,
So I was a kendo player. And every year we had a Christmas party at this kendo dojo. And say one of the teachers asked me, "Hey, like, Kenshin, I know you do magic, so why don't you just come to the party and do a little bit of magic for us?" And that was like the first stage experience that I ever had. So that's when I'm Japanese, a little shy on there. I was like, I'll show you a little magic. And then that was the first time being up on stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
You loved it?
I was a bit scared, nervous, because that was the first time. But more than that, I was also having fun on stage.
Okay.
So it was really fun.
Do you have any other goals?
So when I first started magic around middle school, I really wanted to become a magician. But as I get older, I met other forms of entertainment, like theater, that's something similar, but also like writing, singing maybe, drawing, and at the end I want to become a performing artist. That's like everything combined together. Right now, like, that's what I want to become.
I can see that.
Thank you so much.
So for those that may not know, could you walk us through what the Magic Castle is, where it is, and how you got about working there?
So the Magic Castle, like I said, it's located in Hollywood, and it's almost like a nightclub for magicians and all the magic lovers. So every night there's a magic show, and there's like multiple different rooms in that building. There's also a close-up room, stage, and parlor. So if you just go there, it almost kind of feels like theme park, where it's like a bunch of different rooms, and you get in the line to watch whatever magic you want to. And it's just like Hogwarts.
I'm a big fan of Harry Potter.
It is an actual the magic school out there. Yes.
So it's kind of both like a school for magicians while also being like a performance theater type
Yes.
of thing?
So many magicians can visit there to study magic because there's this secret library that we have. It is secret, yes. So there's a library that you can go in there and then you can study magic. But at the same time, there are different rooms where a magician can perform. So it's like we love that place. That's one of the best places that you can ever be.
And how can a magician go about like working there or even performing there?
So first of all, in order to even like get into the building and like enter the building, you have to be either a member or you need invite.
Oh, so it's
You
not
need an
open to the
invitation. So it's not open to the public. So you have to be a member and you have to like do audition in order to become a member. So for me, because I got into the program when I was junior, when I was like about 17. So what I had to do was I have to go to the castle and then do like 5 minutes of magic and do like judges, and if I do good, I get it. If I do bad, I don't get it. So it's quite simple, but because there's that standard, you don't really want a magician who's like beginner magicians. So they're expecting like this bar.
You have a standard set
Standard,
for you.
yes.
So if it's not open to the public, how can people go there to like watch your shows?
So the main thing is we can send like invitations to them. We can send them like invitations, or we have like a guest card where they can use to make a reservation to come to the castle. But it is a really nice club, so they ask for dress code, and that's why I actually just came from the Magic Castle. I was just working there today, so I have to be in a suit, and it's just you walk in there and it's a completely different like atmosphere. Everything is magical. There.
So could you show us some of your magic tricks that you do at the Magic Castle?
So of course, like I said, in order to become a member, you need to do audition. So I want to show you, it's about like 2-3 minutes. I want to show you a magic trick that got me into the Magic Castle.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a deck of playing cards and just give this a little mix. And from here, can you just say stop everyone? Just stay stop right in the middle. Just stay stop.
Stop.
Okay, right here, brick into 2 packets and watch. If I go like this, that's the first card, the King of Diamonds, and here you can see. If we go like this, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 kings, just like this. And from here, I want to show you a little bit of magic, but let's actually go with you. You can just say stop right in the middle.
Stop.
And I want you to take this card, memorize it, and show it to the camera. Got it? Okay. And what I'm going to do is, instead of putting that back in the deck, I'm going to actually ask you to put it on the table, okay? So you know what the card is, I don't know. And from here, I'm going to use these king to try to find certain cards. So what I'm going to do is, if you watch the king, I can make one vanish just like this. That's the first king. And the second king, I can make it vanish just like this. Okay? And it didn't really vanish, it actually went inside the deck to try to find a card, which is not your card, because of course your card is up here. So this card is a 5 of spades. But this could mean a lot. It could mean your card could be black card, or the spade, or it could be 5. We don't really know. But from here, I'm gonna try to find more. So watch the card. 1, 2, 3, between the king. One card jumps in. This is 5 of hearts. So we have the 5 of spades, 5 of hearts, and let's try to find one more card. Let's speed up something. So watch this 1, 2, 3 on top. 1, 2. One card remains, which is the 5 of clubs. So if you take a look, we have the 5 of spades, 5 of hearts, 5 of clubs, which only means the card that you chose is the 5 of diamonds. Just like this. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
So, thank you very much. Lots of fun. So, this is something that I did when I auditioned for the Magic Castle. This is just the part of it, but yeah, Magic Castle, magic right here. Thank you.
This episode will be available on YouTube this coming Saturday. For details, please check out our Facebook page. Next, more exciting materials to show you all.
Tradition is tasted, resplendent with grain. Sips of time slip through light. I'd hold this taste to feel forever. It pours a century of wisdom. It pours a generation of legacy. Sourced from a sacred mountain, it rises How many ways can this taste dazzle in days? This taste lives forever.
CW challenge!
Oh! So thank you so much for showing us your magic tricks earlier, but is there anything that us beginners can do to probably like impress our friends or something?
I have a very good trick that I can show you. Okay. So first let me show you the trick and later on I'm gonna explain it to you. Okay. So I'm gonna use a simple object. I'm gonna use a rubber band, red rubber band, and I'm gonna put it on my finger just like this. And because I want it a little tighter, I'm just gonna make a double. Okay. Here I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna show you the performance and then teach you guys. So question to you: which two fingers is the rubber band on?
Second finger and third finger?
Right. Okay, but watch. You do go like 1, 2, 3, and then I can make the rubber band jump from finger to finger. Okay. I see the little question mark. Okay. And from here, this question to you. Which two fingers is it on?
Here, like middle.
Okay. These two? Watch. From here, 1, 2, 3, I can make a jump just like this. But some people say, okay, it's an okay trick, but there is a way out for the rubber band. You can't take it off. So that's when I take the second rubber band and kind of lock this rubber band in place. Just like this, okay? So there's no way it's gonna move. And now, watch, 1, 2, 3. I can still make a jump. Fingers, just like this. Thank you very much. Thank you. And then once again, that was the famous jumping rubber band trick, and I will teach you this trick next week.
Next,
Let's jam with
yoyoka!
Hello, this is Yayoka. Here is my video. Enjoy!
Can you put your hands together? Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Once upon a time, not so long ago. Told me you to walk on a dark. You don't spin a track. His eye, his life is true. So true. She now walks so down a rotate. Walking for me, she breathes on my painful love. Whoa, for love. She says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. You got each other, and that's enough for me. We give it a shot. Whoa, we have it. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we make it us work. Whoa, living on a prayer. Tommy got a sizzling hawk. Now he's holding in what used to make it talk so tough. Yeah, yeah, so tough. She the dreams running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispered, baby, it's okay. Someday we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's enough for us. 行くぜタコタコ。Whoa, we have it. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we make it us work. Whoa, living on a prayer, living on a prayer.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Next, Godzilla alert!
Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is G Forever, and we are Luminous News on YouTube.
Yes, and we're here to review the Shogun Rodan from Super 7. And here he is!
This is Rodan from Super 7 from the Shogun Figures series, which is a brand new figure with a wingspan of 7.5 inches wide.
Yeah, and it's based on a figure Shogun Rodan by Mattel that came out in 1980. That one was really big. That had a 38-inch wingspan, and it's very rare because it was only released in the United States. And here's some pictures of like the box that from eBay. Yeah, it sells for about $1,000. A used one sells for about $1,000 on eBay. There's one guy on eBay who has one mint in the box. He's asking $7,500 for that one. But no one's bought it yet. But yeah, as you can see, it's sort of, it had like the mouth moved, the neck would move up and down like this. We're about to see the claws, and then here you could like holes in the back, so you can pick them up and like shake the wings around, and notice the claws will like move once you pick them up.
Will fold back.
Yeah, pretty cool. And then and then the mouth goes up and down. And there were like a few different versions, slightly different versions of this. Oh yeah, and then we're back to the Super 7. So what do you think there, G Forever?
Oh, it's a very nice surprise from Super 7, and I think this one only costs $25, and you can find them at your local comic book store or the Super 7 website. So I think he looks great. He looks just like the big version from Mattel, and I think it's a real neat treat to have some kind of like these classic-looking figures from the vintage era. So
yeah, great nostalgia. And I think they've done a great job of being accurate, like recreating it.
Yep, for their reaction figures.
Oh yeah. So what's the articulation on this guy?
So you have the flapping wings, the two legs, the head, and also the beak moves up and down. So very fun.
Oh yeah. And yeah, again, Super 7's been doing other reaction figures. I think we're going to see that too. So they also did there was also a Shogun Godzilla.
Correct.
Vintage toy. So they also did the Shogun Godzilla. I think we're going to see that coming up here. Where is he? Okay, we're going to...
He's coming.
He's coming.
Admiring Rodan.
Yeah, this is better known. This is like, they also did a recreation of the Shogun...
Warriors Godzilla.
Yeah, and then they also did a Rodan 1964.
Yep, the classic version.
Oh yeah, and here, if you're wondering, this is actually one of the original Shogun Godzillas that G Forever owns. So yeah, you can, on our YouTube channel, you can, we show more of that, so you can check that out.
What a wonderful figure and recreation by Super 7.
Oh, absolutely. This is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, and see more of Rodan on our YouTube channel.
We hope you enjoyed the show. We will continue to introduce successful people from various fields, as well as supporting young up-and-coming talents who are passionate and dedicated to advancing their careers in their industries. Don't forget to tune in. Until then, you have a wonderful week. See you next time.
Let's see who our guest is on the next episode.
Hi, I'm Joseph from Libera. Thank you for tuning in to Creative World. Bye!
See you next week. Bye!
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, please check out our social media sites at CWTV Hollywood.